Well, not really.
Very popular, very big.
Not many people think about the nature, especially the sea. On this episode, we are going to explore Mahabalipuram, our last destination of our Indian series. Mahabalipuram is a town on a strip of land between the Bay of Bengal and the Great Salt Lake in the South Indian state of Tamil Nadu. After traveling for almost 6 months in India, we wanted to relax and chill with the breeze of the sea. And it turned out we made a quite good decision.
Good morning from Mahabalipuram. This is our small guest house, a small room in the guest house. It's a fisherman's guest house. There's a few rooms here and you won't believe this. You won't believe where we are. We are right in front of the sea. Squirrel nest. Our cute room is there. There are some other rooms.
The location of the guest house was perfect. We had an easy access to the beach, the shore temple, and also we were in a walking distance from all the UNESCO Heritage Sites. Our eyes were happy to see the colorful houses with unique decorations, the small alleys that were stretched out to the beach, beautiful wall paintings, and we had to stop.
Why?
Why did it go very big?
Mahabalipuram is famous for its splendid 7th and 8th century art and architecture, especially the stone carvings. Many places were selling stone carvings in different shapes, sizes and styles, and we could see very closely how they were made with basic tools like hammer and chisel.
So we came to one of the UNESCO Heritage Sites in Mahabalipuram. We just saw the most impressive stone carvings in South India. And it is one of the largest rock cut relief in the world. This enormous monolithic rock sculpture is 31 meters long and 9 meters high. The subject of the massive structure is either Arjuna's penance or the descent of the Ganges, or possibly both. Historians and experts of archaeology have never settled on one account. One school believes that the sculpture shows Arjuna undertaking a penance to obtain a rare weapon against his enemies. The other school believes that it portrays the legend of the river Ganges' descent to earth. Whatever the reasons, Arjuna's penance remains one of the most beautifully carved structures in the world. The complex was full of ancient monuments. All of them were well explained in details, and also from there we had quite a good view of the city of Mahabalipuram. Walking around the complex was such a joy, not only for the well-maintained heritage site, but also for the nature environment. You're seeing is called Krishna's Butterball. The reason why many people are gathering there is that the position of the rock. Yes, 250 tons of the rock is on an incline. To prove it's real, we did a little experiment.
It's inclined.
This rock sits on a 45-degree slope and comes into a contact with the surface of the hill only at an extremely small area. Despite being in such an unstable position, the giant boulder has not rolled off the hill. It was told that several attempts were made to move the rock, even with the help of 7 elephants, but all failed. Locals used to call it a stone of the sky god, saying that it was the gods who placed this boulder in Mahabalipuram to show the might and power of the gods.
I tried so hard to move this rock, but I think it's impossible.
I think I moved it! I think I moved it a little bit! It is so hot, but fortunately everything, like all the World Heritage Sites are nearby, so we don't need to take tuk-tuk or we don't need to take motorbike. We can just walk. It just takes time a little bit.
And you know, when you walk, you have more chances to interact with people, and we always have fun talking with them.
Our next stop was another UNESCO Heritage Site, the Krishna Mandapa. The relief contains a famous carving of Krishna protecting cows and villagers from Indra's anger by lifting Govardhan, a hill above his head. The stone carving was so intricate that it was hard to believe that it was built in 7th century. Right behind the monument, there was a hill, and on top was the Iswara Temple, where we had an incredible view of the area.
Good morning.
It's 10 to 6 a.m. We woke up very early to see the sunrise at the Iswara Temple. The ticket counter is still closed, so we're going to wait for a bit.
There's nobody here except our friend here. It's 6 a.m. We just entered in this complex of the temple on the shore. Yeah. And like every time we see a big temple, something majestuous, we go with the song. We go with the song, which is a kind of, it's an influence from Tomb Raider and Uncharted, or just, you know, archaeological adventure games. The shore temple is the icon of the ancient monuments of Mahabalipuram. The temple gets its name from its location on the Coromandel shore overseeing the Bay of Bengal. The Dravidian style of architecture dates back to the 7th and 8th century. When it was built, the site was a busy port during the reign of King Narasimha Varman of the Pallava dynasty.
The temple is a pyramidal structure rising to the height of 60 feet. Shore Temple is one of the oldest structural stone temples of South India.
This could be an old Doraemon. It's like a cat with a Labuchaka Magica. What makes this temple so special is that it's by the sea and it has two shrines, one facing east and the other one facing west.
Next stop is Pancha Rathas, which is like 10 minutes walk from the shore temple. Since it's early morning, it is not hot, it's very fresh. So I would really recommend you to wake up early and just go around the places around here, because later in the afternoon it gets really hot. I mean, yesterday we were walking around and then we were like soaking like sweat.
Five rathas, also known as the Pancha rathas, are built in the same shape as pagodas and greatly resemble Buddhist shrines and monasteries. The specialty of the structures is that they have each been carved from a single rock of granite into a ratha. They're named after five Pandava brothers and their wife of the epic of Mahabharata. The five rathas are considered pioneer of the Dravidian monolithic era and mark the point of transition between the earlier tradition of rock-carved temples and the later tradition of freestanding stone structures.
Travel tip number 3. If you go early to the places, you get to see them without tourists. Don't rewind because I didn't give any tip number 1 or tip number 2. I just started with tip number 3.